Yes, I'll keep on living. Oh, crap! Oh, God!
I actually was originally attached to play Nathan Drake, and then as various filmmakers went on and off the film, I was always kind of still hanging around hoping to make the film. And I got the call from Sony saying, hey, we're making the movie. So I was like, okay, great, who's the other guy? And they were like, Tom Holland. I said, what do you mean Tom Holland?
I was shooting Spider-Man Homecoming in Atlanta, and I would be playing Uncharted 4. But it wasn't until 2 years later where the idea of doing an origin story for Nathan Drake kind of came up.
You're a little young for a bartender, aren't you? A little old for prom, aren't you?
Tom Holland immediately started in our minds to occupy the young Nathan Drake character right from the get-go, because Nathan Drake is a physical character.
One of the great things about Tom, you couldn't find a better young Nathan Drake. And we watch him evolve over the course of the film into the Nathan Drake of the game.
Oh, well, 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 if it isn't the late, great, and formerly employed Nate.
Well, at least you got the great part, right? There are elements in this film that are direct comparisons to the game, you know, like when I climb up the boat and jump across to the cannon, that's something that I added in because I loved moments like that in the game. Copying certain ways he would jump from rock to rock or things like that that we love from the games, we definitely have in our film. Yeah, the jump looked great.
While we do certainly borrow things from the game franchise, whether it's the tone, the humor.
You got a great ass, Sully.
For me, it was really important to distinguish our story from the games and show a different layer of it that we hadn't seen before. That's cool. That works well.
There's always been a trepidation of taking something that's so perfect, like Uncharted as a video game, and trying to adapt it to film. But I think the approach that we've taken is coming up with an original story. I think what it'll do is it'll satisfy the fans who love the franchise to be able to see Nathan Drake in a way they haven't seen in the games.
The neat thing about working with Tom was that he's such an avid fan of the games in like a real way. It's not just lip service. Like he's played every one of them. He knows them backwards and forwards. So he had a level of commitment to the character and to the franchise that even exceeded my own.
There's like an ancient room, deep dial he has to spin around.
You have nothing to give up, do you? Watch out!
We had the privilege of getting to actually work with Nolan North, who obviously is the guy that, you know, started this whole thing and kind of brought Nathan Drake to life to begin with. I obviously developed my own way in which Nathan Drake speaks. So when I met him, I was trying not to copy him because his voice is so recognizable.
Casting Tom, I think, is great because he's got that charm. He's got the same enthusiasm as an actor as Nathan Drake has in adventuring, so it's a good recipe.
For us, the partnership between Naughty Dog, Sony, and then our creatives on set was really instrumental to the success of the movie, and I'm delighted to say that that partnership was very harmonious. We wanted to make sure that we brought Nathan Drake to life in a new and refreshing way while maintaining what the fans love about him from the game. And I think when people see this movie, they will be blown away by what we've achieved.
Oh, come on!